Okay then, folks. Hello there, Cinnamon Squirrel here, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having an absolutely fantastic day, and your tea, coffee, or beverage of choice is hitting the spot. Now today, we are gonna run back and get that Argent. I took a quick peek to see if she's still there, and currently she still is. But I have had them despawn, like, between one peak and the next on the same session, basically. So yeah, we are gonna grab the stuff from this box. Sure. 3. Nope, we don't need that. We have arrows, gun, bullets, and we may as well try our magnifying glass again. It didn't really work last time, but you know, maybe it was a fluke. Let's see, weapons, ammo. Let's just craft up whatever's left. I don't think we have. Yeah, we need to go on a charcoal run as well. Well, actually, here, craft that and that. But yes, we need to go on a charcoal run, and we also need to start to replete our depleted narcotics, because beavers take a crap ton of narcotics, especially when you're taming too. So can I? No? Okay. Okay, there we are. That was weird. I find it weird though. I do find that if you go crafting amount and click on it and then it disappears, then of course it's going to prove me wrong now because I'm actually talking about it. But sometimes it just refuses to bring this window back up, and you have to like click out and then click back in and stuff. But yeah, so we're gonna take these along with wherever the heck that bullet pile went. Sure, we'll take... Oh. There. Put some back. That's absolutely fine. Leave the rest of that in there. Where did the rest of me stack go? You have some. Okay, I don't think we're gonna need any because typically Argents do not need any. But we're gonna do this for now. Right, so we're gonna take Spearmint. Our trusty flight steed. Actually. I'm going to take some veggies with me for the purpose of this, just because... Well, I can take these and then... Sure, why not? Because we have almost run out of meat. I need to grab some from... In fact, that's what I can do right now, is grab it from the trough, and then I'll refill the trough later. Can I... Thank you. And there's actually stuff in there, so let's light that fire. Walk her forward. Is there anything in this one? There is. Excellent. So, light that. And then we will be on our merry way. I have... Hello. Thank you. We have... some spare fish meat and some carrots as a substitute for the moment until we get more. Plus also with the carrots, it's ooh, fresh ponies. At least I think it's a fresh pony. Hold on. Can we like not float right next to the ground, please? Here we are. Let's see. Hi, pretty. Okay, we're gonna get out of your way so that you don't aggro. And then... Not as great. But you know what? Oh, he looks just like Ginger. Anywho, right. That's... Yep, we're gonna leave that there because I really want to go and get this Argent because I have a feeling that if we leave it much longer, she's really just not going to be there. Because things are despawning on us without them coming into conflict, I think. Those 3 aloes were picking on the Doedicurus. The Doedicurus lived because it balled up and the aloes lost interest. But then they were gone. So yeah, I don't know. But anywho, and we've a crap ton of high-level female Argents, but we are going back for this one because we spotted her practically on the first day, and she is almost all black. At least that's the way she looks. Maybe once we get her up closer, it will not be that way, although I highly hope that it is. And actually, let's just judge this. This might be a nice little spot for her here. Let's take a peek. Oh, actually, let's grab stamina first because it looks like we're literally just about to not have any at all. I would cart her all the way over there, but that location is absolutely hoaching with sabers. And the soup's rolling in. Great. Okay, so let's check first of all. These 2 are like decoys because Madam Argent is literally just there, I think. Is that you? Are you the one? You are the one. So I was going to do it up and over there, but in actual fact this might be a little bit better down here because I don't see anything. I see a dodo. But I don't see... Yeah, really. And a parasaur and things, but nothing bad, I don't think. Gonna weather out for compies. And a turtle. There's... Nothing. Well, dillos aren't anything that we cannot handle. So here, look. Let's just get rid of these guys right now. Come on, guys. In a bit. And of course, as soon as we get spat on, they die. Yep, that just happened. Okay, so I think, yeah, this does seem like a really good spot for this, to be fair. So we're going to park it and then stick the stuff on our hotbar. Yep, because I did not just tell people what we were doing, and then space on it. I swear. If my head was not screwed on, I would for certain lose it. Okay, and three. Okay. One, two, three. Place. 1, 2, 3. Place. Genuinely, we don't need any more than that. Okay, so let us swap these out. Or well, actually just stick that back here just in case. And once we jump back on Spearmint, let's go see if we can get this girl. Nope, I didn't just jump because I said it in my head. That's not what happened at all. Nope, Absolutely not. Okay, so let's go see if we can... There she is. Actually, would have probably been better just sticking her here, genuinely, but at least if she's down there, she's away from the other Argents being influenced at all. Wow, did you just drop an egg right in front of us? You know, I would like to... Come here. Come on. If I didn't think that would aggro every one of your buddies, I would have picked that egg up. You seem like you're going to be a good little egg layer. Come on. Of course, we have to give her a little nibble. There we are. And then keep her enticed every now and again, you know? Give her a little nibble. And then move along. Actually, I'm going to pull ahead just a second because I want to make sure that nobody's following us, which they're not, so that's absolutely fine. Come here. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come and have a nibble. I know you want it. You are just such a beautiful bird. Look at you. You are all black too. Straight in here. Come on. Nibble. And then let's... Oh, crap. Oh, oh crap. Oh. There we are. Nicely done. Okay, so you can just shoo. And we are gonna get this girl locked in a little bit tighter. And then, well, actually, we should do bullets first because they will harm her less. And then whatever's left, we will get stuck in with the crossbow. But I am very much looking forward to this. I thought she despawned weeks ago. I did. I genuinely did. That's why I kept looking. Like initially, or that's why I stopped looking, because initially I looked for a long time for that first aloe that went missing. I looked for a long time for him, thinking that maybe he'd gotten distracted and he was down the coast a little bit, or maybe he'd done what sorry, getting distracted here. Our blue aloe, who is not aloe anymore, she's Alice. Right, sorry. So I thought she'd done what Alice done and got herself stuck in the wall or whatever, but nope, couldn't find him at all. So when she disappeared from up here, or at least I thought she did, I stopped looking. But yeah, nope, she's still here. I just can't believe this though. You can see the different, and I don't know if it translates well over the like the recording. But are you still angry? No. Okay. So we're on our way here to be to having her down. There we are. But yeah, I just can't believe she's like either black or grey all over. She's such a beautiful bird. Okay, come on, lady. Actually, I am seeing hints of... Oh no, wait. I'm saying I'm seeing hints of red in there, but I think that's the blood. Might be just the blood or the winds from, you know, being shot with arrows. Or not arrows, darts. Sorry. Darts, not arrows. Can you just... I know you want to. I can see the stagger in your flight. Can you just go to sleep? There we are. Oh, this is so exciting. So we have a really strong duty now to make sure that this girl does not end up... Ooh, that could be nice. This could also end up being really nice. Definitely has a little bit of a food stat beforehand. Her weight stat's kind of decent though. And that's kind of subpar. So, she's down. We're also going to have to... What did she get? She got inherent health mutable. Okay. So, it just means, for anybody that does not know, that her babies are more likely to get a health mutation if... or inherit a health mutation if they get them. So, we've got her down. Our job now is to quickly as we can go grab the nearest source of mutton, which I completely forgot to do on the way over here, but I did see a few sources of mutton pretty close to here. But we are gonna have to stand mega vigilant on guard duty to make sure that this girl does not get hit and that she stays safe, because we've been looking for her for a long time. We actually gave up looking for her, like I was saying, because I thought she despawned. But I am over the moon that that's not the case, and that's a Gallimimus. Where did they go? They were right around here somewhere. That's Saber. That's about to get into trouble, it seems like. Here we are. Sheep of some caliber. Right. Now, I only need enough for this one Argent because we're not taming a battalion of them as much as I would like to, because there is a lot of high-level females around here. Their weight's not too terrible, that's fine. I was gonna drop the fur if it was too heavy, but it's not. So, yeah. We are on our way back to get our blackbird. And I'm not quite decided what I want to call her yet. Blackbird, I mean, pretty obvious, but I still kind of like it. Raven is the thing, but it's done a lot. So, we'll think about it. Actually, I will tell you guys when it's time for her to get up, but I do believe I have... That's a packy. Okay, so that's not gonna come and try and eat her, at least. Dodos. Nothing else for now. Okay, so we're gonna be on extreme meerkat sentry duty right now to make sure that this girl does not get messed with, because I really want her to have as good a stats as we can manage. So I could go back and make kibble, but that's lengthy, and there's a chance that she will wake up or despawn if we are away for too long. So that's more than enough. Oops. To tame her up and more, so we're just gonna offload all of this onto here. And that's giving her 18% per one. So she's got 72 levels at the moment. She's probably going to lose a couple, but yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're going to be on extreme meerkat sentry duty to make sure that nothing happens. And yeah, hopefully it goes completely well. Usually I would just sit at the one spot, but we're going to have to sit higher because she's a little bit exposed here, even though she has the cage around her. So yeah, I will bring you guys back when it's time for her to get up. You know, ever since I talked about being on Meerkat Watch, I can't get that thing out of my head. The song from The Lion King 3 or 2.5 or whatever you want to call it out of my head. The Dig a Tunnel song. That Pteranodon just crapped right in front of us. What is it with things and dropping things? Actually, we should probably go back and see if that Argent egg's still there when she gets up. But yeah, I just can't get the Dig a Tunnel song. No, one more feed from her. But yeah, the dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. But then they go, what? Wait, what was that? What was that? Quick, before the hyena come. Yeah. I watch far too much Disney, but you know what? I am not sorry for it because I absolutely adore it. But no, it's also in reference because I've been watching a crap ton of Meerkat Manor recently, which is an old TV show that used to be on Animal Planet, and it follows mostly one meerkat family, but it dabbles into a couple other ones. Yeah, I just absolutely love meerkats. They're such brave little tenacious things. And you know, watching nature documentaries can be a little bit sad. Sometimes because that's just nature, unfortunately, but just watching them go about their daily business and all their little politics and actually how smart they are. Yeah, I enjoy watching it. And what's funny is as well is our one of our cats, when we got her, she made a lot of little meerkat noises, like the little angry meerkat noises and whatever else. She makes those on a regular basis. She still does. Or the alert noises, and yeah, she just makes so many little meerkat noises. But what's funny is our new kitten has started to do that, and also the older male cat has actually started making some of those noises as well. So yeah, it's so funny to watch them do it, and it was quite a surprise as well because the male cat had never made a noise like that before, but he did. He did start to do that. So it's great watching your animals like influence one another as well. You know, I like as they watch each other and everything like that to see all their little personalities develop, but also like learn from one another. There she is. And I'm gonna have to actually check how to spell this. Okay, so I've checked it. And it is just like that. Yep, it is just like that. And the reason I picked this, now some people might know and some people might not. But I do like my Celtic mythology. Being from Scotland and stuff, it intertwines with my cultural history quite a lot. Although it is Irish based for this leg of it. But the main, so there's different theories and different counts of this, but so the Morrigan is like the battle goddesses of the Celts. And sometimes people see them as one entity, and sometimes they are depicted as a triad of goddesses that were battle goddesses, and Numain was the one that was supposed to be the one that collected, sort of like you know, like the Valkyries. She would collect fairy souls on, or you know, pick up warriors of fallen warriors in battle, and she's often depicted as the carrying crow, and she looks very cool and kind of reminds me of that. So yeah, that's where she gets her name from. Now let's pick all this stuff up and actually let's see what she got. Okay, that's appalling. She might be our highest weight stat. not her highest food stat, although she did gain quite a bit in this. May also be... Let me just check that for 1 second. Okay, so apparently I don't have my Argents written down, which is a bit ridiculous, but then I haven't started breeding them yet. But yes, so this is what her stats turned out like. Now give me 1 second while I pick all this up. Okay, so there we have it. And I do not have a cryopod with me, so she'll be following us home. But yeah, this ended up being her stats. So, she was a pretty clean sweep for us. That looks like it may have a touch of blue in there, but that could just be the way the clouds are sitting at the moment. But she is very much crow/blackbird colours. Hence, her name. Apart from her eyes, actually, blackbirds tend to have blue eyes. But yeah, so let's get her back. That is very, very cool, though. I can't believe we got a nearly... Oh, well, she's... shades of black and grey, but she looks like a blackbird from a distance. That is so excellent. And you've got very blue on the back of your head and bit underside. Let's see. I thought I saw something else there. But yeah, I do see this drop, so we're gonna head in this direction because that wasn't there the last time I looked, which was when we picked up the mutton right enough. But I would like to get this girl to follow us and go pick up this drop. So I will bring you guys back in a sec. Time jump. Alright, so let's get down here. Now we do have bison incoming, so we need to make this quick. Okay, and it wasn't a ring drop, so I'm not really that upset, although the chair and the table and the meat and that, just not that. Okay, you know, we could set one up at some point and have a little table and chair so that we can enjoy our morning beverage before we head on out to do what it is we're supposed to be doing. Actually, we can pick up meat once we get back as well. But, so, we have this girl here. We also have the horse that is tromping around in front of the cave. But, we have Aggies and we have beavers. So the next stage for us is going to be finding a Doedicurus and a horny dude in the woods, which would be the moose, because he is a really, really great thatch gatherer. And then our demolition crew will be pretty sound after that. And then we can start to go further afield and maybe look at base ideas. Or basing spots. Because like I said, we can either take over places that don't necessarily need any building done, particularly just squeezing or in a few foundations, or fitting in a couple of things to be able to put some stations down, or we can actually seek out a place that actually requires us to build some. But yeah, I think we should start to head out and about as well after this, because we've been here for quite some time. And yes, we're accruing things, and I need to do some breeding in the background because I feel like breeding episodes are just going to be really, really boring for you guys. And unfortunately, little Gem here, who's almost grown up, wanted kibble, and we don't have the kibble. Wow, you got pink in your face. You know what? If we didn't already have a name for you, I would genuinely call you Blush or Bashful. Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. that they have face markings like that. Is that because you're damaged? Or is it... Yes, it is. Okay. That makes more sense. I genuinely thought that was a marking to begin with, as you could probably tell from my voice. Which didn't make any sense to me, because I really didn't think that was a thing. Glad to know that I was at least clear on that. Yeah. Okay. So you're missing quite a bit. Which is why your face is like that. Okay. Okay, that makes much more sense. Let's just check the berry situation. Still got berries. Excellent. So you should be healing up when you grow. Okay. Well, at least we have a reason why, because it genuinely looked like she was either had, you know, like a young kid that had gotten into her mum's makeup and tried to put makeup on and just missed the mark. Or like she'd stuck her face in the berry trough and gotten it all up her face. You know, like a pie eating contest when like they can't use hands, so they just stick their face in and just go ham on it. That's kind of what that looks like to me. Yep. Okay, eat your berries. Get all, get healed. You shouldn't be, yeah, because even your toes look really sore. You look like you took a really bad fall down the stairs. Yeah, eat your berries, heal up. But yeah, so we will get Nemain put in with the others here, so that she can start to produce eggs with the best of them. Oh crap, we forgot to go look for her egg. That's what we didn't do. It'll be gone by now though. So let's put this stuff away. And then start pulling things back out again so that we can craft an argent saddle for this girl. Let's see. Sure. And sure, that might not be enough. No. We need more. There we are. And then we can put these back. And there. Nope. Wrong direction. Shovel to the left, not to the right. There we go. And another saddle so that we can pop the fire. And put one on here. And then we can walk Nemain over to join Mango, Scott, and Oreo as part of our Argent Collective. She just looks so good. We'll need to dye up her saddle so that it's all black and stuff as well. We're gonna go over to the aloes, actually. And we have a nice full pick. So we shouldn't do too badly. And we are gonna take a little bit of a mosey over to the barren area and go see what all we can see, because we are going on a mission to get ourselves some more charcoal so that we don't have to sit there and burn wood for the foreseeable future. The good thing is that we are still very much in proximity of the barren lands, so we're going to take the pack and head down in that direction and grab that yellow drop while we're at it. There we are. I'm tired apparently. It's a really, really great start, but Aqua here is full of stuff. Damn it. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, take two, and hopefully this one sticks. Alright, hold on. See if we can get this one out of here. Come on. Don't, whatever you do, run down there, please. Let's just head out and hopefully not lose any aloes in the water. There we are. Alright, let's head out. Take these guys and run them across here so that we can go and get charcoal. That one does have a ring. Let's try and get there in time. We might lose some of the pack. We've lost all the pack, but you know what? We'll circle back. Because I do not want to lose this. What did we get? Oh, that I will take. That's handy. If we got a primitive shield, we don't really need... Or, sorry, if we got an apprentice shield, we don't really need a primitive one. Can't see us using that. I will take this and this, just in case, though. Oh. Sorry, I had to stop for a sneeze break there, but... we are going to... we're gonna take them anyway because, you know what? When we go to do pyromanes, it'll be handy. I wish we could... no, well, that one's gone, so it doesn't even matter whether it's that way or not. Right, let's see, because we definitely don't have our whole crew here, I don't think. We've got Forest and Minty, Titus, Ripple, Pebbles, Breeze. Okay, so we're missing River and his faction of Aloes. So we need to go back. Okay, so that should be everybody. So let's head on out. Now that we have that. No. Come on, guys. It's not that difficult. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Guys, how are you two caught on each other? How is this a thing? Come on, Forest. Forest, don't be stuck. Come on. There we are. Oh no, it's not even Forest, that's Titus. Where the heck is... Forest is right there. And has been the whole time. Okay. So we're gonna ignore the fact that we don't know our own Aloes names. And we're gonna keep going. And we are headed over here. Now, this area over here, I know that when I swung past here at one point, now the gig is still up there, but we swung past here at one point, over up in that direction, and wyverns appeared. So we don't want to go up too close to that bit up there because there are wyverns free. On the other hand, down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There be elephants. And if I remember correctly... ah, no, it's not. Okay, it's not very high level. These guys should be able to take this out, no problem. And also, let's put you guys on neutral. And send you guys after this thing. Okay, so that was fast. And then we're gonna send you guys over there because I'm so not dealing with this all the time. And then we're gonna push J. And then you're all gonna come and follow again. Like good little Aloes. See? We've got a system worked out. But yes, we are definitely going to, and I don't think... I don't think we can get to where we're going from this area here, but we're gonna try. Come on, guys. Oh, maybe we can. Maybe we can. That's an Equus. 95. Not worth it. Okay. Let's go, you guys. I don't know, pardon me, whether the charcoal trees come all the way down to the shore. Oh, wait, but there's some right here. Alright, guys. Let's keep a tight grip, please. Want to run a tight ship because pyromanes and sabers and mantis and other fun things. Well, that's the entrance to the lower cave. So we're gonna want to be careful because wyverns might just appear from there. Okay. And we're gonna take out our trusty pick and start to gather charcoal. Now, thankfully, the further down we go, like the further this way we go, hopefully they're a little bit closer to the shore. I'm gonna lead my guys down and across this way, just because if I lead them alongside of the trench, they're gonna end up in the trench. Most likely. And here we have Megalania, who we're gonna eat first before it can eat us. And then we're gonna skip over here because, yeah, we did not want to... Oh, I was about to say we do not want to be stuck. And then Ripple really tried. He did. Don't do it. No! Right, okay. But I think we're gonna have to go back and around the other way. There's more Megalania. But I do see... It's not a Megalania, it's a snake. That's a spider. And we're gonna clean out this area right along here. Damn it. And let the snakes basically start their own demise. Okay. Now, our aloes are big enough that they should not be knocked out. This is an amazing looking snake. It almost looks like a Chinese New Year snake. Just with the vibrancy of that red and orange there. So these guys are going to be on the lookout. And nope, this is a normal tree. Normal tree. Okay, so there are a few more of the barren ones over here. And I can see them from here. These guys are gonna be... Really though? Come on, guys. Gonna end up having me stuck. Nope, apparently not. Okay, apparently not. Let's get back on the aloe because I can just see this being a thing. Actually, what am I doing? This tree right here. Okay, so because we are going to be picking up quite a lot of, really though, wood and such, we are going to get our aloes to help us out as we go along here. Okay, this should be another normal tree. Okay, so it's just those ones there. Apparently, even though those ones look very, very done, it's only the ones that look like this that are the ones that are that have the charcoal in them. So we're gonna work our way along the bottom here. No, I thought I saw a flaming cat in behind there. Thankfully that was not the case. At least I don't think it was. No guarantees though. Although if that volcano starts to rumble, Hiccup, just sit still. If that volcano starts to rumble, and I keep forgetting as well, they don't have their own factions anymore since we have to do this whistling back and forward malarkey. I did have them all separated out until they proved that they could not help but stick their faces in mine. So, I kind of run down a lot of the ones I want to down this way, so we're going to turn back and then maybe travel down one more avenue. I don't want to get too far away, or too far along, because if that volcano goes off, then we're toast. So, yeah, I see one more over here, so. Okay. Okay. One more here. And yeah, I will bring you guys back if anything interesting happens. We're gonna head back. Oh, there's one there. Alright, so we are on our last few trees here. It's been relatively uneventful, other than silly things coming to try and pick fights with my motley crew here. So, we are gonna make our way back because we've gotten quite a haul. I mean, like, I only have this much on me. Aqua does not have any on her. But the remaining aloes all have at least a couple of stacks. So I would say that was pretty successful. We're going to have a lot of charcoal from this endeavor, and it means that we can make... What the heck was that? That sounded really big. That's a... Oh, this is not the time for you guys to do this. Okay. I can hear a wyvern amongst all that. So we are going to leave as quickly as we can. Because I saw one a second ago, but I can hear one now. So let's get our little group of... Come on, guys, don't get stuck now. This is not what we need. I can hear. Why are you just sitting there, Hiccup? For goodness sake. Got wyverns in the area. And the volcano going off. Guys, we need to go. Come on. Auntie. Why is that doing that? Get on him. He has to settle. Okay. Okay, so apparently we are not allowed to get on this aloe, even though it has a saddle. Which is really stupid. So we are gonna go back. We're gonna go on forest and start to lead our band up here as quickly as possible. because we do not want to be here right now. They're all following him. Let's try and grab... Yeah, see? Idiots. I can't... Pick up! Get... Oh. Okay. Freeze. Oh no! Okay. Up there. Everybody up there. Everybody up here. Come on, guys. I need you all here. Come on, guys. This is not fun. Guys! Get over there. Right now. Every single last one of you. Get over there. Whoa. Okay, and never run buttoning things. Why? Why are you so stuck, Hiccup? I may have to go get a cryo for him. It's letting us access his inventory, but not... Buddy? Oh god. Okay. Let's see. Really? All this over a metal node? Hiccup! Come on, man. Freeze, Minty. Who the heck is Aqua? Aqua. Aqua. Aqua's down there. Okay. Okay, so let us have everyone follow again, and let's get out of here. Rather going so good, you all better move your backsides. We're not doing this, guys. Come on. Here we are. Right, and now I have to get back as quickly as possible because now I need something to eat. In actual fact, do I have any berries that work here? Okay, so we'll head this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Missing somebody. God damn it. Okay, we'll come back for that missing aloe because if I don't get water soon, then I'm gonna pass out, and that would not be a good thing for anybody. So we're gonna go. Come on, guys. And then I'm gonna go get water, and I'm gonna try and get these guys back. Wow, look at the trike family here. Anywho's, right. Let's get down here. Eat this guy. And then totally... Why? Dang. Here we are. Okay. So all these guys are turning around to come and take a bite. I am going to tell you guys goodbye here because, as I said, I'm going to try and find our lost aloe and then get these guys back to base. But, so, taking aloes down to the volcano, other than them getting stuck on a random metal node, was totally fine. Totally worth it. We got a lot of charcoal, which means we can make a lot of gunpowder, and it means that we can get a lot more bullets and things on the way. So, yeah, I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. If you have appreciated the video, then you could hit that like button along with the subscribe and bell button so you don't miss any future content, and let me know what you think of today's video down in the comment section. Alright guys, have a great day. Cheerio!